So stupid. This is like the worst channel ever. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me now. For some reason, OBS just knocked off my sound as I went live. Go figure. If you could just let me know that you can hear me, we'll be good to go. And I'll just fill you in on what's going on. That'd be good. So anyways, yesterday's, yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's better when you have sound. So yesterday's stream was just like so bad. I mean, I never beat it. I never win at anything. I never roll great at anything, but I rolled like two insane rolls, and the stream was like about a half hour, and it kind of drove me kind of nuts. So what I did was basically I decided to do something I've been wanting to do. I'm going to show you how I do the solo variant for zombies, because this is more of a cooperative game, which is a lot of fun. And I've got that deluxe, the ultimate collector's box. It comes with like 14 different things. We're going to start with the very basic 3rd edition set that comes in the box, and then eventually I'll do more streams. We'll go to 2 to 3 to 4, and we'll add everything in until we go through the whole collector's box, which is my plan. For those of you that have never played this game, let's go down to the table. So basically we've got 2 people, and we're going to be playing competitively, but the way I do it is I do it a little different, because I don't want either side, because you have to play both sides, unfortunately. What I want to do, we're going to work, and exactly, Omega Red, we are going to work this all the way up to Halloween and do the entire box. So that's what I'm hoping to do, time willing. You get, now, first of all, let me just show you here. In this thing, you instead of those little paper tokens, you get little hearts. Now this is your life, okay? And it's kind of pretty crucial that you try not to lose those. When you get into a fight with a zombie, it is a fight to the death, okay? Now these will add to your roll. Say you got to get a 4+ to kill a zombie. Well, that wouldn't do it, okay? But if I add 2 bullets, that would be 3, and if I add a 4th one, that'd be 4. Okay, and that's enough to kill the zombie. But I'm going to have to make sure that I roll really, really well going forward. You're going to populate things. You're going to try to find different stuff along the way to try to help you through this. The main objective is to find the helicopter. And if you can find the helicopter, well, you're going to be all right. I'm going to break out some extra dice here because I'm weird as far as dice are concerned. Well, I will try this blue die. We'll see how it goes. The idea is the first person to the helicopter and clears the pad wins the game. All right. Now, the way I do it is I pick who goes first. So we'll roll off and we'll see who goes first. Blue being blue. Wow, boy. It's going to be one of those days where I just don't roll well at all. Excited. Really wish I would have picked up one of these collector boxes when they were out. Check on eBay. They're pretty reasonably priced. So blue is going to go first. And the way I do this is I deal out the 3 cards, okay? But I don't give this guy 3 cards. Why? Because I don't want to look at his cards at all. Now, he has to play 1 card from here, all right? The blue guy, all right? And what he's going to do is he's going to play 1 card, and then he's going to discard his whole hand, and then the next turn, I'll deal out 3 more cards. So we never know what he has in his hand. He might have something really cool in here. Divide target player movement, roll in half, rounded down. Well, I could play that against him, all right? And if I know I'm going to play that card, that's fine. I don't think they're dead. Play this card to make target opponent roll 2 dice. If either dice result is 3 or lower, the opponent must return 2 zombies to the zombie pool. Hearts and bullet tokens may not be used to modify these rolls. Well, that's pretty good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that on his turn So he knows that he's in trouble right off the bat. Not a big deal. Not a big deal the way that plays. Okay. So with that, I've got to place and draw a tile. What am I doing? So we're going to place and draw a tile. Now, I'm going to place this tile right here. And we're going to put a zombie on every single exit. And that's the way that is played. All right, there's nothing there. So that doesn't help us any. And we're going to put this right here. Okay. Let me move this mouse before I hit it. Rob, where did you get the grid map for the table for your tabletop? I forgot where I got it. I think I got it from oh God, Berkey was doing those tabletop things. He was selling the maps. That's as far as I know. A fight to the death. That's how we do it on this channel. That's right. There can only be one. Only be one. Okay, so that's that. So now after that, after we draw and place a map, fight any zombies on your current space. No, we don't have any. Draw up to 2-3 event cards. We're not going to worry about if you have less than 3. That's not how we're going to use that. Roll a 6-sided die for movement. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move, and hopefully, okay. So I'm going to be able to move 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and right there, combat ensues. Okay, right there. So now I have to roll and take out that zombie. Hopefully I can take out that zombie. I need a 4 or better to take him out. No, I got a 3, but I'm going to use one of my bullets. And that's going to be 4, and that's going to kill him. Awesome. Done. Combat ensues. I still have a movement left. What do I want to do here? Well, I think with my last movement, I'm going to move back one. Just in case they decide to go. All right, so now we're going to roll a 6-sided die for zombie movement, okay? And 2. So we're going to move 1. And then we're going to move... I don't think you could put the zombie in the same space. I want to make sure that I do this right, so I want to tell you. Each time a player moves a zombie, he or she rolls 1 die and must move that many zombies 1 space each. If there are fewer zombies on the board, the player moves all the zombies on the board. No zombie may move twice by the same player in the same turn. All rules for player movement also apply to moving zombies, except that no more than 1 zombie can occupy a space. So that's all I can do there is just move him there. So now it's going to go over to his turn, and we're going to play this card. Okay, so anything that he rolls, we're going to divide the target player's movement roll half, rounded down. So that die is for him. We're going to move that over there. This gets discarded now. But we're going to draw 3 cards for him. Okay. We're going to see what he has. Play this card when you are in the hospital or drugstore. You may discard this item instead of losing health tokens as a result of combat. Choose a target player. That player must discard a weapon or, well, these would all be great, but there's nothing here that he can really play right now. But we will have to check that out later. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw a card. And of course, nothing good can come of that. So he's going to put that right here. All right, because we're going to stay pretty busy here. And as always, we put zombies. Exactly 1 space for every exit. All right. Now... he's going to roll for movement. Let's see what happens here. A player must discard a weapon or choice. Nothing here good, so he's going to discard all these. And hopefully next turn he will do better. Fight any zombies in your current space. Nope. So now he's going to roll for movement. Let's see what happens. He's going to roll 4, round it down to 2, so he can move 2. So he's going to move 1, 2. And he's going to go right in there, and he's going to brawl with this zombie right there. Because we have no fear. And he needs a 4 or better. Let's go. 5. Nice. He didn't use anything. That kills that zombie. Very nice. Now we're going to roll to see how many zombies move. And 2. So he's going to move this guy here because he really wants him to get attacked. And he's going to move that guy there. All right. Seems pretty good. Like a good idea. Blocking the way for the guy. Hopefully he gets trapped in there. Good morning, Nick. How are you? Is this the version where you can enter buildings? Yes, you can enter buildings in this one. Only if they are populated. All right, let's see what we can do here. First, I got to take a sip because I dehydrate easy, so I apologize. Okay, so now we're going to draw another map tile because now it is Blue's turn. And oh, here we go. We got our first thing. This is going to be the lawn and garden store. Awesome. I gotta remember what those things mean. Hold on. Okay. Number of zombies. So where do we want to put this? Well, this is a dead end. And you can only do things a certain way. Well, this would be perfect right here. All right. I think putting that right there. Because then that leaves everything else open. Or I can put it here because that way it doesn't interfere. Yeah, let's put it here. All right. So that way it doesn't come this way and we can keep it. So it says here 6 zombies go in there. All right. That's awesome. In the lawn and garden store. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Well, actually they go here like that. Also, there is how many bullets are in there? 3 bullets. So you're going to want to go there. So you got 1, 2, and 3. And then 2 hearts. Because you always need hearts. So we'll put those there. So there's some stuff here that we're definitely going to want to get our hands on. That are going to help us along. So let's see what happens there. Okay, so that turned out to be pretty good. So we put down the map tile. And we're going to fight any zombies in our current space. No, we're going to draw up the 3 cards. And that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, and 3. Now, this is a card that only comes with this set. And it's social distancing. Target player cannot share a tile with another player until the end of their next turn. If currently on a tile with another, must use all movement to move the shortest distance off the tile. Target player may not enter any building during their next turn. Well, that's not going to help us. All the marbles. Play this card in front of you when you are in the toy store. Discard this item to prevent all zombies from moving until the end of your next turn. Well, that ain't going to help us. Well, we'll play this on him. If he gets good movement, that'll keep him out of that building until we can get over there. Because we want to get over there and we want to do some damage. So I'm going to play that on him. I'm going to discard those cards. Now we're going to roll for movement. Let's see how we're going to move here. 3. Well, I could plow the way here. Yeah, why not? I'm going to move 1. Okay, which is good. And then we're going to try to take out that zombie. Come on. Let's go. 6. That's going to take him out, so we don't use anything. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, that was 1. This is going to be 2. All right. And, yeah, we take him out with no problem. Oh, there's some good rolling there. And then 3. All right. Our only objective is to get to that helipad. And whoever gets... Well, hold on. I got to keep these zombies. What am I doing? He killed 1, and he killed 3. If any of our guys get to 25 zombies before fighting the helipad, they win the game automatically. So we really want to do some damage here. So he killed 1. Yeah, he killed 1 so far. He's killed 3 so far. All right. So now we're going to roll for zombie movement, okay? And this is where we get to put the hurt onto our friend here. Oh, only one zombie moves. Well, I'm going to move this guy up, all right? Just make his life a little bit more miserable than I can. All right, that works for me. All right, here we go. So, let's see here. So, he may not enter a building, so that card's in play, but I don't think we're going to have that issue there. So now we're going to draw a tile, and let's see what we get here. Oh, gas station. Well, that's encouraging. That's encouraging. Okay, let's put the gas station here. All right. And that's going to have 3 zombies in it. Oh, I almost took his one trophy. And we're going to put the 3 zombies in there. We're going to have 1 life and 2 bullets. I like the designer bullets here. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. All right, so he can't go into that building. Okay, that's fine. Fight any zombies in your current space. There are none. We're going to draw our 3 event cards. Let's see if we can get anything. First aid. That's for a hospital. Fear. Target player may not move by any means during their next turn. All right. I might just play that on our boy there. Oh yeah, well I'm definitely playing that one. So we're going to play that one on him, and then we will discard the rest of these. So we know that that's going to be on him next turn. Okay, so now after we've played our card, we're going to roll for our movement. Whoops. Let's roll the right die. Come on. 4. So he's going to go 1. He's going to come into this guy here. And he has to roll a 4 or better. Here we go. Come on. Oh! Hit the zombie. And the zombie decided to go 1. Well, boy, that's bad. We don't want to take a hit here. But instead of using so many bullets, I think we're going to take 1 damage here. I think that's what we're going to do. It's a little risky. I know. All right, he's got combat goes until somebody wins. Okay, so now I'll use 1 bullet here, and that'll take that zombie out. So that was 1 movement. Now we've got 2 movement. All right, let's see if he can take this one out without taking any damage. And no, that's going to be real bad because he doesn't have enough bullets, so he's going to lose a life here. Uh-oh. Come on, he's got to roll better. 4. Got him. And then we're going to move right there. And I think that's going to be good enough for us. I think that's going to be good enough for us right now. We're not going to use the rest of our movement. We need to get in there and get that life token. We need to get there too. There's going to be some stuff definitely going on here. So this card now goes away. And we'll shuffle this deck up a little bit as we go, just to make sure that we shuffled it. All right, so that's the end of their turn. And he's in a world of hurt. He needs to get some life and some bullets. You can have any limit of bullets that you want, okay? But you can only have up to 5 hearts for the game. Now it's the time that we really don't like, and that's zombie movement. That's going to be a 4. So 4 zombies are going to move. Well, this one, of course, is going to go 1. This one is going to go 2. And then 3. And then 4. Yeah, they're looking to just squish him in there and make his life miserable. Not cool. All right. Boy, he's got some fighting to do. Street fighting man. Right now, you should be playing some Rolling Stones while you're playing this. All right. Yeah, because the only thing he could do, that was the only thing that he could do, is move those forward. Or he could, well, it doesn't matter. He wants to get them out so he can get in there. If he moves these guys forward, there's no zombies over there. All right, so now we go back and that's done. He's got this that just got played on him. Target player may not move by any means during their next turn. So now he can't do anything. He got that dropped on him from the sky. So let's see how this is all going to work out. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a map tile. And, well, it's the florist setup, which kind of works pretty good here. Okay. There's going to be 1 life. Whoa. I was about to give my own life there. A life, a bullet, and 3 zombies. 3 angry zombies. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Now here's where we're gonna make that guy's life miserable. Okay, we're gonna draw. Since this happened, we're gonna discard that. We're gonna draw 3 cards. Ooh, this is a good one. Play this item in front of you, and when you are in the fire station, add +1 to all subsequent rolls. Play this card in front of you when you are at the lawn and garden center. Okay. Play this card in front of you when you are at the gas station. Add +2 to combat rolls. Ooh, boy. No, none of these are going to work, so we're not going to use any of these. The only thing I was thinking of doing and changing this a little bit, because this is the way I normally would do this, is that as long as it's not a card that can cause any pain to the other, that I keep one in my hand and just draw 2. So what I think I'm going to do, fire station or gas station, I'm going to go with the garden center. I'm going to put this one down here. Okay, so that does not do any harm. I'll get rid of these and we'll shuffle these all in together. And that's the way I'll do that. They're allowed to keep, they can keep 1 from each draw, but they're going to have to get rid of a card and at least up a card. And that kind of keeps it where we know that there's cards that can help them. We don't mind holding on to those. But the thing we don't want to know is any kind of cards that will do damage to the other player. All right, so we don't roll a movement die. It doesn't matter. We are going to roll a 6-sided die for zombie movement, and we're going to cause some pain here for our opponent. 2. Well, that wasn't great. So we're going to move this zombie here into there. And then let's make things a little more interesting by moving this guy up here. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Well, no. Let's move this guy here. Let's really just tighten the screws a little bit. All right, nice. All right, so at the end of the turn, you may discard 1 event card from your hand. Well, we're not playing that way, and that's fine. So now it is Green's turn. He's still doing pretty good. He's got 2 bullets. He's got 3 health. Our man here, though, he's in trouble. He really is in some trouble. So he's going to pull a card here. We're going to pull a tile. Let's see what we get here. And it is a bend. It is a bend. So it would have to go in here like this if I wanted to. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to put that right there. And then at every exit... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I was making sure I didn't pull from his pile. And I'll zoom out a little bit here. I'll zoom out a little bit. And we'll bring this down a little bit. It'll focus. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right, so that's that zombie dude that goes here. And man, we got it going on here. We got it going on. There's going to be some fighting here, folks. All right, so there's that. Fight any zombies on your current space. Okay, well, this is a moment of truth right here because this could be really, really devastating and could really set our friend back here. And he gets a 4. He comes out big and takes out our a zombie. So we're tied here at 3 with zombies. Okay, great. So now we're going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All the marbles, toy store, Molotov cocktail. Ooh. All right, I think he's going to go hold on to this. And we're going to discard these. There we go. All right. So nothing to play against each other. They're more doing damage trying to hold on here. All right, so 3 zombies for him, 3 zombies for him. He's got 1 heart, 2 bullets. He's got to move. He's got to move. All right, let's see what happens here. 2. That's going to be enough. 1, 2. He's going to pick up the 2 bullets and the heart. Okay, it's a free action. It's a free action to pick those up as long as he gets into the space where they are. All right, and we just play it where we put them all in one space. Wherever I decide to do it, or if there's too many, I spread it out a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna roll for zombie movement. Now, this is where, okay, 2. So what I want to do is I need to clear the way here. So I'm gonna move 1 guy up here. We're gonna move this one right here. And we're going to try to plow the road here. All right. 3 zombies. And if he does, yeah, if he decides to go there. So he made a little bit of a comeback here. So that's pretty good for him. The main objective, everybody's trying to get over here. And we're not rolling too well for sure. All right. So 3 zombies over here. 3 hearts and 2 bullets. And we have a card and a card. And there we go. At the end of the turn, you may discard. And we could have discarded that from our hand if we wanted to, but we're not going to. All right, here we go. Sorry, I keep on getting dehydrated. All right, here we go. So now it is Blue's turn. We're going to draw a card. Oh, this gets interesting. Now, no ending can ever close off an area here, but we can do this. All right, there we go. And remember, 1 goes on one way, 1 goes on the other way. Wherever there was an exit, the zombie goes on. Man, we got some zombies. All right. Fight any zombies on your current space. And now we're going to draw 2 cards. Okay, because remember, we have 1 card in our hand. Much needed rest. Play this card instead of making a movement roll. Gain 2 health. That could help us later on. That might be good. Play this card and discard 1 life to move target player back to town square. After this card is played, the current turn continues as normal. Well, I would keep him out of there. No. Boy, do I want to go up to 5 health? I think I may want to. Instead of making a movement. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this card right now, and I am going to get 2 health, which will bring me up to 5. That is the maximum you can have. Okay, and I'm going to discard the rest of these cards over here. Remember, we never know what we have. All right, and we play it a little bit. We bend the rules, but this is solo. What can I tell you? All right, so we did that. So Blue's not going to move, but the zombies will. Let's see where the zombies are going. We got 1 zombie to move. Well, I'm going to want to really make his life miserable. And I'm going to put that zombie right there. Yeah, because there's really no place for him to go. He's going to have to run into zombies one way or another. All right, so we did that. And now at the end of our turn, we can discard a card, but we're going to keep this card because this is going to play pretty well. And then this one here, this works pretty good for us. Well, for now, if I get stuck in here. All right, so here we go. So now we're going to draw another card. And, oh, it's the police station. The police station. We can put the police station right here. And that's going to have 6 zombies in it. That's not cool. But it's going to have 4 bullets. And this time we're going to put a bullet in each area. Alright. Well, we'll put 2 bullets in the center. And then it's going to have 2 life. Which is very attractive right now to our man here. Okay, 1 there, 1 there. And then 6 zombies. Whoa. That's piling it on, folks. That's piling it on. Alright, here we go. Another zombie there. Another zombie there. Zombie there. And a zombie there. There we go. Alright. So, we put that. Fight any zombies in our square. There are none. Roll a 6-sided die for movement. Oh, no. We got to draw 2 event cards. I'm sorry. Much needed rest. This is another one where he can chainsaw. I think he's going to play this out of his hand. Instead of making a movement, he's going to gain 2 health because he was down pretty badly. So he's going to gain 2 health. That brings him up to 4. That's a big help for him because he was hurting pretty badly there. He's got 3 zombies in his death pile. Let's move some of this over here. All right. Here we go. Put that right there. Move that right there. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. Let's see. So now he's going to roll for movement. Well, let's see where he goes. Let's see where he goes. 1. Boy, that's not what he needed. Well, he can move right here. I think that's the move right now. He's going to move right there. And still stay in the gas station. It makes sense because he can really do some damage here. All right, zombie movement. And definitely he's going to be wanting moving zombies any way he can. This dice stinks. 5. He's going to move 5 zombies. He's going to move this guy up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And that's going to help him. All right, so 5. So at the end of the turn, again, you can discard any zombies you want, but we're not going to do that. This looks like dungeon floor map from one of the big names. No. Yeah, this looks like an excellent adventure. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Seems like I saw one like it when I bought a grass one for 40K. What are you talking about? Oh, this thing, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, this, somebody had asked, this thing here is from Berkey. The tabletop thing. I have this and I have a whole bunch of other ones. So there you go. Another game I have and never played. The theme of my gaming existence. It happens. All right, so now we're going to come over to blue. He's going to draw a tile. And, oh, it's a 4-way. A little bit of a 4-way here. Oh, you know, I think that might just help us in a way. Well, you can't put it here, can't put it there. You have to put it in the only place where you can put it, and that's here. Because something has to touch. And a zombie has to be on each exit. All right. One of these days, I think I'll paint these. But then again, with this game, this is just one of those games where you don't need to paint everything. You could just kind of wing it and have a good time. Because it's just such a... Talk about the playmat. Sorry, I joined late and there were questions about it in the chat. Yeah, I already answered. No, there's no problem. I'm not upset about it. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew where it came from. I forgot the name of the game toppers or whatever the heck it is. The game topper didn't work for me because of the way, because when I would move, when I had it on here, if I hit it, the cameras would go like this. So I just got rid of the game topper and I built my own table. All right, here we go. So blue, we put that down the tile. Now we're going to fight any zombies in our square, which there are none. We're going to draw some cards here. 1, 2. We draw 2. Hysterical Polaris. Target player skips their next turn. Okay, we're going to play this on him and hopefully do some damage to him. I don't think they're dead. Play this card to make sure target opponent rolls 2 dice. If either is lower, result is lower, opponent must return 2 zombies to the zombie pool. Hearts and bullet. Ooh, I think this one's good. Do I want him to skip his next turn? Yeah, I'm going to have him skip his next turn. So I'm going to play that. We're going to discard that. There we go. I'm going to turn these up so I know that these are the discard pile. I'm going to keep this. Now I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. See my movement, and it's 4. About time I got something decent. Boy, do I just want to go through here. I kind of do. I'm going to go 1 here. Let's fight some zombies. I mean, that's what we do. That's how we do things. We fight zombies. Let's go. Need a 4. No, we got a 1. I can afford to lose a life. All right, that's okay to lose. 2. I'm going to use my last 2 bullets here. That's going to make 4. And I'm going to get rid of that zombie. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. I can pick up these 2, which will help me a bit. 3. Did I have something for the floor shop? No. 3 and 4. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. So, now we roll to see how many zombies we can move. 4 zombies, which is perfect. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that works for me. So, at the end of your turn, you may discard 1 event card. Nope, we're not going to do that. It's going to go over to him, but he skips his turn. Because we caused him to skip his turn, so now we can really kind of pile those zombies in and really make his life miserable. We're going to discard that. So now it comes back to blue player's turn. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're going to turn over a card. Oh, it's the theater. The theater. Yeah, let's put that here. Because that works. And we get a zombie on each thing here. 1, 2. Now we're going to draw up to 2 cards. So we have 3. Alternative, no zombies attack, and players may not attack any zombies until the end of next turn. Move up to 10 spaces in place. Move up to 10 spaces in place of making a movement roll. You must fight zombies as normal. Boy, do I want to try to do that. I would have to fight 1, 2. Yeah, you know what? 3, 4, 5. Boy, that's a lot of fighting. But if I get to Lawn and Garden Center, yeah, that's the game plan. So I'm going to play this card right here, and I'm going to move up to 10 spaces. I'm going to discard this one. So I don't roll a movement die, but I can move 10 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Got to fight this dude. Come on, come on. I need a good roll here. 5, got him. Okay. So that now gives me 5 zombies. I'm going to go here. I got to fight this zombie. So that's 1, 2. Let me keep track of that. So that's 2. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. 3. I can use a bullet here. Get rid of that one. Okay, that's fine with me. So I killed that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm in here for 5. All right. This could be a great turn. So now this card comes into play. Play this card in front of you when you are in the Lawn and Garden. Discard this item to gain +2 to all combat rolls for the rest of my turn. So I'm going to get +2 here. All right, so this is going to be really helpful. So let's see if we can kill this guy. 2 + 2 is 4. Perfect. All right, so this is now 6. 6. We're going to come up here. All right. +2. Perfect. Didn't need it. Got him. Going to get these bullets. 6. Now we are at, we'll just use this for now, 7. We're going to come here. We need a +2. Perfect. Got him. 8. We're going to come over here, get some hearts. +2. Got him. Nice. Now we can only have, remember, we can only have 5 hearts. These are, well, they're actually wasted. I think they stay here. I think they stay here. That's fine. 8, 9, and then 10. Perfect. That was a good roll. So let's see. We got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we need 15 more to win. All right, now we're going to roll to see what we could do. These are discarded now. And we'll shuffle these in here a bit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now we roll to see how many zombies move. And 2. Well, I'm going to move this guy right in here. And I'm going to move this person right there. Perfect. Really boxing him in, really causing him nothing but bedlam. All right, so what does this do? Oh, well, that's actually pretty good too. So let's move that all over here. So I'm going to move this over here. So you guys see we have 5 life. He's got 4 life and a bunch of bullets. We've got 3 bullets here. So we're going to draw a map tile and, ooh. Well, we could do this. I think that works. That works right there. And he's got to get going. He's been stymied for a bit. Green has been stymied, but all you have to do is get to the helicopter. That's all you care about. You don't care about anything else. So Okay, fight any zombies on your space. Well, he's going to play this card, and anything in the gas station. Discard this item to add +2 to all combat rolls against zombies in your current building for 1 turn. Well, that's going to help him a lot because he needs to get rid of that zombie right there. And we'll roll this one. +2, that's 3, but if you add a bullet, that is going to be enough to kill that zombie. Good for him. Now he's going to draw up to 3 cards, like we said, because he's down 3 cards. He's got the skateboard, which will add +2 to all his movement. He can use that. Keep that. Play this card in front of you when you are in the sporting goods store. Discard it to get 3. Target player may not enter any building during their next turn. Target player must use all movement to exit by the shortest route possible. I think we're going to keep the skateboard thing just in case. No, I'm going to keep the sporting good one. There we go. So we're going to discard that. Now his movement. He's got to get moving here. Let's see what he rolls. Let's see what happens here. 5. That's a good roll. He's going to go 1. You almost don't even want to go to the police station. 2. All right, he needs to kill this zombie. Oh, let's roll his die. 6. Got him. All right, he's starting to make a little bit of a comeback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he's going to roll for zombies. Zombies 3. He's going to have them go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to end his turn. All right, let's see what happens next. All right. Draw and place a map tile. Can't put that there. But you could put this here. And you can add a whole bunch of zombies over there. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. So he can draw up to 3 cards. Blue. We're screwed. Place zombies on any 10 legal spaces where there are no zombies. Oh, that would be filthy. Slight miscalculation. Play on any building. Number of zombies present is doubled up to all legal spaces. Ugh. We're going to go with the skateboard as well. We're going to hold on to that. And we'll discard these. Roll for movement. That goes there. All right, let's see what he gets here. Whoa, 1. Well, that stinks. That doesn't do anything. So he's going to move right there. Now he's going to roll for zombies. And 1 zombie's going to move. And move that guy back. All right. It is now green's turn. Because we did everything there. So we're going to draw another tile. And wow. It's another one of these. So we're just going to put that like that. And we will add 3 zombies. Anything can go anywhere. There we go. Green is going to draw 2 cards because there's no zombies in this space. Alternate, no zombies attack, and players may not attack any zombies until next turn. All right. Target building, place a zombie on every legal space that target a building, and place a zombie on every legal space not already occupied by a zombie. We don't want to play that. We don't want to play that. We're going to play no zombie attacks, and players may not attack any zombies until the end of your next turn. So when green goes again, no zombies can attack until then. So that might be good. So now we're going to roll movement for green. It's going to be 6. I think he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to stay there. Then zombies move. Let's see how many zombies are going to move. 2. Well, he's going to move that guy there, and he's going to move that guy there, right? Because he wants to attack the blue guy. All right, so now it's blue's turn. We're going to turn over a card. And that doesn't work there. But that can work there. And we're going to have zombies all over the place here. And 1 and 2. All right. So that took care. Oh, did I do the card? I didn't draw cards for green. Okay. Oops, that's my fault. Draw 2. No, I did. Because we put this into play. All right. So that goes here until the following play. So now we're going to move. Oh, I got myself lost there for a second. Oh no, we moved those 2 zombies. That's it. We just pulled the card for blue. All right, that's up there. Fight any zombies in your space. Now we're going to draw 2 cards for blue. That's where I got a little lost there. Play any number of... No, we're not going to use any of those. That's going to hurt us. Now we're going to roll for movement. And that's going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll go there. Zombie movement. 4. So he's just saying, yeah, okay. Let's try to get as many zombies in this guy's face so he's got no place to go. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be 4. All right, and that takes care of that. That's going to end that turn. And let's see what happens. So now it's going to be green's turn. So at the end of his turn, that's when zombies are going to be able to attack. So we're going to draw a card. And it's the helicopter pad. Where does he want to put it, though? He wants to put it more towards him. And that's what I would do. This is going to be 6. This is going to be 9 zombies. Who's going to get there first? So we're going to put out the 9 zombies. And you can't lift off until all the zombies are gone. Oh, this could be... You got a clean house here. This whole area has to be completely cleared. Oh, Nelly. All right. So now it gets interesting. So we place that. Fight any zombies in our space. No, you can't. Draw up to 2 event cards. Let's see what happens here. No, this is going to go on. This isn't so bad. Move any 2 zombies in play to any 2 legal spaces on the board. All right. I think he's going to use this. You can move them to any legal space on the board. Move any 2 zombies in play to any 2 legal spaces on the board. We're going to take these 2 guys, and that's a legal space. That's a legal space. There you go. He's going to play that. So that helped a lot. So that kind of cleared it. Oh, boy. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Okay, so we played our cards. Now we're going to roll for movement. It's going to be him rolling for movement. He rolls 3. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then now we're going to roll for zombies. 6. He can move 6 zombies. He can move these 2 here. These 2 here. That's 4. Let's see if we can block this guy's way. 5. 6. Yeah, because the closer you get him, the more more you just want to get it on. All right, so we moved all the zombies. At the end of your turn, you may discard anything. Nope, that's not going to help. This card goes out of play. What does he have here? Skateboard. That's not going to do him any good. So we're going to place another tile. And right now, we could care less about these other tiles. So that's going to go here. And we're going to put a zombie on each one of these corners here. Oh, David, how are you? Man of action. Good to see you. We're going to put that there. Let's go over to this cam. This is the cam we care about now. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, yeah, let's go to the other cam. There we go. Oh, yeah, because that's where all the action's going to be. Yeah, we want to see how this plays out now. We don't care about all this other stuff. We don't care about all this other stuff. All right, so those guys go there. I'm going to want to put the pressure on this guy. So now I'm going to roll from my movement. Oh, no. Fight any zombies in my thing. Now I got to draw 2 cards. Let's see what I can draw here. I can move any 2 legal spaces. So I can use this card. What do I want to do? All right, I want to clear the road here a little bit for me. So I'm going to move him there. And I'm going to move this guy here so I don't have to fight as much. Yeah, I think that works. That works for me. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to roll my movement. Let's see where I go. All right, so let's put this over here. 3. 1, 2, 3. Boy, I wish I had that 10 movement thing right now. All right, now I'm going to roll for zombies. Zombies are going to move. I'm going to move 4 zombies. So obviously I'm going to move him here. I'm going to move this guy up here. That's 2. 3. I'm going to move this guy out of here, and that's 4. Let's put the pressure on this guy to use some of his stuff. At the end of your turn, you may discard 1 event card from your hand. Yeah, I'm going to discard that one so I can draw 3 next turn. All right. Now it's going to get on. So the first thing we're going to do for green is, it's to the point where this really doesn't mean anything. I'm going to put that there. I want to keep those zombies away. Whoa. We don't want to be giving people free zombies. All right, there we go. That guy goes there. That guy goes there. And all right, so now fight any zombies in your current space. All right, let's see what he can do. We're going to move this die out of the way. Let's see what he can do. Can he get him? 5, he does. Wow. All right, now he's going to draw 2 event cards. Where did everybody go? Place this card at any time to move target opponent 5 spaces. All zombie encounters must be fought as normal. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this. I think I'm going to play this on him. So I'm going to move him 5 spaces away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got to fight the zombie, so let's see what happens. He wins. And then 5. So he's got to fight that zombie. And he's racking up the zombies. That could be a problem right there into itself because he's almost got 25 zombies. So we played that. We moved him at any time, so that was good. So we caused him bedlam. Now we're going to roll for movement. So let's see what happens there. 1. I think you just go right in. You got. I mean, you got to fight. You got to fight to win. Let's see what happens here. 3. He's going to use a bullet here. He's going to use a bullet, and he's going to take that zombie out. Now he's going to roll. Now he's going to roll for zombie movement. 5 zombies. 1, which is definitely going there. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That makes sense. All right. So now he can discard any card from his hand. He's going to get rid of the skateboard thing because we're not going to go to the skate shop at all. We're going to draw another tile here. That is going to come up over here, which, again, showing you it's not going to matter too much. But, I mean, I could show it. Just give you an overshot of the whole board. Show you how it goes down. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is a total train wreck. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's go back down here. This is where all the action is. All right, so he has to fight any zombie in his square. So he's got 1 zombie there. And that's 2. Oh boy, that's trouble. He's going to use 2 of his bullets. And he's going to take care of that zombie. How many zombies does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not enough to claim victory. Not enough. 25 claims victory. All right, so he's going to draw 3 cards. Let's see what he can get here. Hey, look, a shotgun. So what does this do? Target player gets +1 to their next 3 combat rolls. Place 3 bullet tokens on this item. Discard 1 bullet with the next 3 combat rolls. When the last one is discarded, discard this card. That might be our thing. Play when another player begins to move. You may decide where or if the player moves. Or, as much as I want this shotgun, I've got to play this on him. Place this card at any time to move target 5 spaces. All zombie encounters must be fought as normal. So I want him to get the heck away from there. So I'm going to use that card. I'm going to play this card right now on him. And I'm going to get him out of dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to put him right in there with this guy. He's got to fight him right now. All right, let's go back up top because all of a sudden this helicopter thing, it's going to be a mad dash to see who's going to get there. All right, so he's got to fight right now. Let's see if we can stretch him a little bit. Oh, we do. I think he's going to lose a health instead of using the last 2 bullets that he has. This could be disastrous. 3. He's going to use 1 bullet just to get rid of the guy. Boom. And he's got 3, 6, 7, 8. Well, this is getting interesting, folks. This is getting interesting. So he caused bedlam to him. So now he's got to roll a 6-sided dice. So we're going to put that over here. He's got 3 health and 1 bullet. He's got 5 health and 1 bullet. Game on, folks. Game on. Here we go. 6. That's a big roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a mad dash to see what's going to happen next. Now we're going to move zombies. And that's where this gets a little tricky because I'm kind of in the way here. But I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. I'm just mixing these up a little bit. The discard pile. Because I just opened up this new version of this collector's edition, which is just glorious. All right, so how many zombies are going to move? 3. Obviously, I want 1 to go there. I want 1 to come up and bother him. I'm going to move this guy back. Yeah, that kind of works for me. That works for me. Or, yeah. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. All right, so that's going to do that. We don't have any cards to discard, and guess what? We're going to draw another one of these. It is the Sporting Goods Center, right? And like we said, it really kind of doesn't matter right now. That's going to be 6 zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which we're going to put out there. I'm sorry for reaching over the camera here, folks. But business is about to pick up. You're going to put 2 life in there. And 4 bullets. And the reason I'm still populating this, because if those guys die and they have to come back and they don't have anything, they're going to want to kind of go a little farther and see what they can do. So that came out. So now, fight any zombies on your current space. He's going to fight. Let's see how he turns out. 2. Oh boy. He's going to lose another life. This is going to be bad for him. This is going to be really, really bad for him if he cannot get through this. 6. He does. He does. It was better to lose a life than a bullet, because those bullets are going to count later on. Draw 3 event cards. Let's see what he ends up with. 1, 2. Oh, he's got the shotgun. Place 5 zombies on any legal space in town not occupied by a player. I think he keeps the shotgun, so he's going to keep the shotgun. That's going to be key. He's going to turn it face up. He's going to play it. And on his turn, let's see how that turns out for him. So that's 3 bullets. He gets +1 for next 3 combat. That's huge. Especially since he's banged up pretty good. So we're going to put that there. We're going to discard these. And now we're going to roll for movement. Let's see what happens here. 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's right there. Now he's got that shotgun. He wants to get going. Let's see how this all turns out. This could be. They can end up both in this area. Clean this area out. Leave on the chopper together. But what'll make a difference is who kills the most zombies. This could really get good. All right, here we go. How many zombies move? 2. We're gonna move that guy there. And we'll move that guy there. All right. Remember, he's trying to tie him up any way he can. He's going to keep the shotgun. So now we're going to draw another tile. And army surplus. Ooh. Where can we put that? Well, we'll put that right here. Army surplus store. That's going to have 2 zombies. No life, but 2 bullets. Like I said, we still keep putting stuff out because this can come into play. All right, there we go. Get over there. I like the bullets better than the little tokens. All right, here we go. Xanthek, how are you? David, good morning. Checked out. Glad to see you. All right. So now, fight any zombies in our current space. We don't. We're going to draw 3 event cards. 1, 2, 3. Adrenaline Rush. This card is played before making any die roll. Target player may double movement for 1 turn or add +2 to combat. Player may decide. Play when another player begins to move. No, I'm going to use Adrenaline Rush right here. This is, yeah, because play this card before. I'm going to go with the double movement. I think I want to get, because I want to get right in there, folks. So we're going to double our movement. We're going to see what we can do here. Yeah, this is going to get interesting. I got 1 bullet, 5 life, and 5 zombies to kill. 5. So it's going to be 10. Oh, Wow. Good thing I called it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's see if we can do this now. I need 4 better. Got it. That adds a zombie there. Okay, so that was 5. Let me just track this on the thing, because this could be the whole game right here. So now we're going to move 6. 6. All right, let's see what we could do here. 4 better. Got him. Oh, we didn't even use that bullet yet. All right, 7. He's going to leave this guy right at the edge of the helipad. How good is this, if he can? 5. That's another great roll. All right, so that's 7. 8. All right, he's got the chance. It could be in his. Oh, he does. He gets it. A 6. And now 9. Roll number 9. Movement number 9. He can clean this out. With this roll, he can win the game. Can he win the game? 5. He does. And it's blue. Who gets on the chopper and leaves. Leaving him going, no, no. And then all the zombies just to swarm on him and eat him alive. Oh, what a glorious ending. That's how you play zombies by yourself. This box set is just unbelievable because of all the stuff that you get in it. I'm going to come up top. Boy, that was a better stream than yesterday. That's for doggone sure. Where it was just a quick kill. At least we had a little drama here. This box set is just enormous. Enormous. Another great job by Twilight Creations. You get... it's all in here. You got 14... You get 15 expansions. Thousands of zombies. Dogs, clowns, kids, office workers, humans. You get a soundtrack with it. Bag of hearts, bag of bullets, which I really suggest that you get if you're going to do this. I may paint these guys at some point. It's just right now. Ashes to Ashes, Feeding the Addiction, Death Incorporated, Zombie Zoo. Send in the clowns. Everybody hates clowns. You know that. You know that. School's Out Forever, 6 Feet Under. 6.66, fill in the blood. The End. Just tons of great stuff. Zombie Corpse. The Army thing. Dead Time Stories. I think the only... now it's your turn. Zombies 3.5. Not dead yet. So... I do it a little differently, like I said, to keep it competitive. I can, you can play this solo where you're both trying to get off on the chopper and help each other. There are more cards that you can add in. This is just one little section of that whole box set, which is just ridiculous. It's just one little section of it. It's just, what more can I say? This is just fun. And if you get a chance to play it by yourself, or which I really suggest that you play with a bunch of friends, do it. See, I like how they do this. They give you this one little thing, and you just put everything in, and it all fits into the box perfectly. What more could you want, right? So. Holy zombie crap, Batman. I just have the base game. Yeah, if you have a chance, you definitely want to check this out, because this is the game. Zombicide is a great game onto its own, but this, when you want that Romero feel to things, this is the game. This is the game. Plain and simple. It is just the original. It came out. Listen, Production wise, is it over the top? No. And it does what it needs to do. And that's the beauty of this game. It just does what it needs to do. And what more can you ask for, right? So it's just, and it's easy to clean up. Just throw all the zombies in the box here. Your heroes, your hearts. Even though the hearts go on to the lower thing, I just pile it all in. Just pile it all in. And these tiles, you know, if you want to get fancy, you can laminate them if you wanted to. You know, something I might do. But there's more additional tiles in this set. I mean, there's just so much that you can add into. A really funny ending. Because the guy just zooms right by the guy, jumps on the chopper and says, "Get out of here. Don't worry about him." Glorious, glorious, glorious. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I felt really, really bad how bad yesterday's stream went with that quick kill. But we've got plenty more. You know, I've been pretty lucky with the Kingdom Death Monster. And I trust me on this, I'm going to pay dearly for that. But we really have a really interesting survival camp coming up. When we go back to our settlement. The settlement phase is going to be really, really interesting because there's a lot going on. And we're really going to have a chance to power everybody up. And then we got to make a decision whether we're going to fight the antelope or we're going to go after the next level of the lion, which I'm kind of thinking I may want to throw the level 1 of the antelope in there to kind of break it up a little bit, try to get a little more power before I take on a level 2 lion. And then we got the butcher in the in the wings. Not to mention we're still doing stuff for Shadows of Brimstone and things like that. There's no end to what we do here. Look, it all just fits into this nice little box here. All right, and this is just one of 15 of those little boxes in there. So there, you know, I mean, there's a lot that go to this. And I kind of squeezed everything in here, so I'm going to kind of move that guy a little bit and make a little more room. There we go. There we go. They have sleeves for this too, so that's a good go-to. So a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did, and that it was fun for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. We try to do stuff like this and have a lot of fun and teach you a few older games and stuff like that. We have so much. I have a delivery coming of 12 boxes from a company that wanted to do some things so we can auction off some stuff. I've got some great stuff that we're going to be auctioning off in the next week or two once I go through everything. So I got that to do today. I'm really hoping that we can raise some money for charity. That's what we do here. We don't raise it for the channel. And most of all, tomorrow we have our first edition, our first episode of Rumble Slam. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. I did a lot of work on this, taping it and editing it and putting it together. We're going to try to do it every other week just to stay coherent and good. I hope you enjoy it. We use the Rumble Slam rules. So if you're a wrestling fan, you're really going to like what we do. We're trying to tell really good stories as well as teach you the game of Rumble Slam. I hope you enjoy it. All right, listen, I went an hour and 20 minutes, which is over what I like to do. I usually like to keep it to about an hour and a half, and hour 14, 15 minutes, or even an hour. Try to keep things tight. I want to thank you so much for watching this. I love you all. Remember, tomorrows are not guaranteed. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you just might be the world, and you guys are my world. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. I really appreciate every single thing you guys do for the channel and watching the channel. Just watching means a lot to me, and that's all I care about. Whether you subscribe, like, hit the like button or not, it doesn't matter to me. All I care about is that, you know, that we could sit here and I can talk through a game and have people watch, and for me, that's like having friends here, and that is good enough for me. So, spoiler in action, LOL. I had to decide to watch this stream versus watching the Kingdom Death from yesterday. This was a better one. The Kingdom Death one was like over in like 10 minutes. I got like you have to see, it's the luckiest roll known to man, and it kind of ruined the whole thing because I was dug in ready to go for about an hour and a half. What are you gonna do? Love you all. Take it easy. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you soon, everybody. Take it easy.